season. First, let's talk about the snow because I know it's on everyone's mind. The timing between midnight and 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, so later tonight. How much? Well, we're going to see light snow or flurries, nothing significant, and it's mainly going to be in the sandhills, southwest of the triangle. The triangle, maybe some flurries, little to no accumulation because so much of the snow is going to evaporate before it makes it to the ground. 5,000 feet up, sure, it might be snowing, but we've got some really dry air. So little to no accumulation and little to no impact on area roads. Kids, I think we're going to school tomorrow morning. But snow is always exciting. You know, it's not necessarily exciting. Really cold temperatures. That's what we had today. We only made it to 45 degrees. It has been more than 10 months, 316 days since we've been this cold as we were today. Remember, the average high temperature is 58. We were way below that. And tomorrow morning could be the coldest morning since January. So we have that to look forward to and get ready for. Outside tonight, it's not warm. 39 degrees already as we look live from our Whitley Law Firm weather camera at downtown Raleigh, the capital of North Carolina. Looking good, looking cold too. Let's talk temperatures first as we go hour by hour overnight. So we'll continue to fall through the 30s tonight. We'll get into the 20s overnight and wind up at 26 tomorrow morning. That number we haven't seen since this past January, more than 10 months. So that's for everybody. The snow is not for everyone. The snow is light, mainly southwest of the triangle. And again, between about midnight and 5 or 6 a.m., we could see some light snow moving through the area. A couple things I want to show you on the big picture weather map. Number one, remember, a week ago today, it was 70. We've had 3 cold fronts since then. The most recent is now behind us, and just each one has brought in more and more cold air from the northwest. Well, we still have that northwest flow, so that northwest flow is going to grab hold of this little bit of snow in Kentucky and Tennessee. When it comes over the mountains, a little bit of it's going to fall apart. When it comes down the mountains, when you lower elevation of moisture and rain and storms, and we've seen this before, right? Storms that come through the mountains, whether it's snow or thunderstorms, they weaken as they return to a lower elevation. Well, we've also got some really dry air, so there's a lot working against getting snow, but we still think it's possible. So let's pick up the weather map at midnight. Again, we're still dry. Clouds will increase. I've kind of taken the clouds away so we can just focus on the snow. So here it comes. Chatham County, maybe Lee County, you guys down in Moore County, Harnett County. 3 a.m., again, some light snow, some of which is evaporating, a little bit of which might reach the ground, but then it continues to fall apart. By 6 a.m., most of it's gone. So we have a very small window of this weak, fast-moving system where we might see some snow. So I hope I've conveyed that this is not a snowstorm. This is a chance of snow for a few of us, mainly southwest of the triangle. Again, little to no accumulation, maybe some flurries in the triangle. And remember, if you roll over in bed, you set your alarm for 3 a.m. because you want to see snow, and you look at the radar, it's going to look more impressive than what's actually falling outside because our air is so dry and so cold. And now to the cold that will get everyone. These are the numbers you will walk out the door with tomorrow morning. Again, the coldest since January. So while the snow is possible and exciting, it is not going to be a big system or an impactful system, but it is snow. So I hope somebody gets to see it. In the meantime, I hope everyone's bundled up because after the pre-dawn snow tomorrow morning, we only get up to 41. 47 by Wednesday, 50s on Thursday, and then another cold front drops us to a high of only 40 on Friday. A little bit of warming with dry weather this weekend, and then a little bit of rain early next week with temperatures climbing up to about 60. So we're going to go from 70 a week ago to only 40 a few times this week, back up to 60 next week.